Hello everyone, friends. Let's talk about the funniest news of the last few days. Scientists have debunked the myth of blonde stupidity. Researchers found that blonde-haired women, on the contrary, have the highest intelligence level among other girls with different hair colors. The average IQ score among blondes was 103.2 points. In second place were women with light brown hair. And in third place are girls with red hair. The weakest result was shown by girls with black hair, 100.5 points. This means that brunettes are the least intelligent. At the same time, a similar study among men showed that the smartest are chestnuts and blondes. So, do we believe the scientists? Elon Musk has once again become the richest person in history, and you won't believe whose record he broke. That's right, his own. The founder of Tesla and SpaceX has actually broken the world record from 2021. Musk's net worth is estimated at $348 billion. Analysts note that the entrepreneur became wealthy due to Trump's victory. So, after the US elections, Musk's company's stock sharply increased in value. The boy couldn't solve his math homework and in despair called. The 10-year-old American explained to the dispatcher that no one in his family was good at math, and he understood that it wasn't a matter of life and death, but he didn't know where to turn. The dispatcher empathized and sent a police officer to the address. Deputy Sheriff Chase Mason arrived for such an unusual call. He helped the boy with his homework, and in case difficulties arise, he left a business card. He told the student to call him directly and not tie up the 911 line. Imagine a situation where the deputy sheriff arrived and there was a difficult problem, and he couldn't help the boy. What then? A woman from Moscow ran into a shopping mall for groceries and accidentally won 100 million rubles in the lottery. The woman ran out of honey for pancakes at home, so she went to the store for it and also bought a scratch-off lottery ticket. She chose the ticket by adding the digits of her birthday and hit the jackpot of 100 million tatas. With this amount, grand plans are in store. The woman wants to help her children acquire their own housing, while she dreams of buying her own private house, where she will grow vegetables and tend to flowers on the plot. And maybe she will set up hives with bees for honey. An amazing news has come to us from the New York Post. Flatulence strengthens romantic relationships. If your partner farts in front of you, it means they are very comfortable with you. Such relationships are built to be strong and healthy. A survey showed that 29% of couples wait from 2 to 6 months to fart. They wait the same amount of time to confess their love. So now the secret of happy couples is revealed. Danish archer Lars Andersen has mastered a crazy shooting technique and can now shoot arrows that curve around obstacles on the way to the target. This method requires incredible skill. Andersen first demonstrated his ability in 2017 and has been continuously improving his skill since then. Any mistake can deviate the arrow from its intended trajectory and lead to unfortunate consequences. But judging by the video, the person is truly some kind of genius. A man rode 4,000 kilometers on a bicycle to prove his love to his wife. A couple from China got married in 2007, but just 6 years later the spouses divorced. After some time they reconciled, had a second wedding and gave birth to 2 children. But then something went wrong again, and they separated. 2 years later, Joe wanted to win her back. To which his ex-wife jokingly replied that if he could ride a bicycle from Nanjing to Lhasa, then maybe she would forgive him. He took those words seriously and set off on a journey in the name of love. Read this story. It's crazy. The man was on his journey and ended up in the hospital twice. The second time he was hospitalized, his wife came to see him. She began to dissuade him from continuing with his plan. As a result, he convinced her to ride the distance together on a bicycle, where she ended up in the hospital. And, as I understood, he completed the journey without her. And at the end of his journey, they married for the 3rd time. The story is very interesting. The first high-speed railway in Russia will be opened in 2028. The high-speed railway between Moscow and St. Petersburg will start operations on April 1, 2028. As a result, the journey between the cities will take only 2 hours and 15 minutes. The length of the route will be 679 kilometers, and trains will be able to accelerate to 400 kilometers per hour. Hooray! All-inclusive remains in Turkish hotels. Resort hotels will not abandon the all-inclusive system, as their entire infrastructure is designed specifically for this model. The authorities also understand that Antalya resorts are in demand precisely because of the buffets and unlimited bars. Previously, the authorities discussed the fight against food waste in hotels and restaurants, which threatened the all-inclusive system. So guys, let's breathe easy. A Russian woman swallowed 1.5 kilograms of coins. A resident of Tula was hospitalized with internal bleeding. It turned out that she had a whole treasure of coins inside her, including rubles, euros, and cents. The woman was successfully operated on. It is presumed that the patient suffers from an eating disorder in which a person begins to eat inedible items. 33-year-old Tian Dongxia from China already has 9 children. She does not plan to stop there. The woman wants to give birth to 1 child for each of the 12 Chinese zodiac signs. She explained this by saying that she does not want to waste her husband's good genes, and moreover, the mother of many hopes that each of her little ones will have at least 9 children. Looking at the photos, it seems that the father is not very happy about his wife's plans.